be on record that we invited MOFI, we invited the Permanent Secretary Finance, and they are both not here.
A fresh controversy has emerged over Nigeria's railway development program as the National Assembly launches an investigation into the award of a $3 billion rail contract reportedly executed without the knowledge of the Federal Ministry of Land Transport. The Joint Committee on Land Transport is demanding answers after learning that the Ministry of Finance Incorporated, MOFI, allegedly handled major rail projects outside the established supervisory structure. Lawmakers have summoned officials of both the Federal Ministry of Finance and MOFI to explain how the contract was awarded, where the funding is coming from, and the roadmap for executing the project. Chairman of the Senate Committee on Land Transport, Senator Adamu Aliero, said the issue came to light during the committee's review of Nigeria's railway modernization efforts. He expressed concern that rail projects spanning Lagos, Kaduna, and Kano were allegedly initiated without the involvement of the Federal Ministry of Land Transport, the ministry responsible for railway policy, planning, and oversight through the Nigerian Railway Corporation. According to the committee, sidelining the supervising ministry raises serious concerns about transparency, accountability, and coordination in the implementation of strategic national infrastructure.
Respected colleagues, members of the House of Representatives, we have discussed extensively on the railway development in Nigeria, particularly on railway modernization, and also the award of contract on rail in 30 cities, namely Lagos, Kaduna, and Kano. We have observed that MOFI was the one that awarded the contract to 2 or 3 contractors without the Ministry of Land Transportation, the ministry charged with the constitutional responsibility of building railways and managing it under the Nigerian Railway Corporation. We found it to be bizarre and awkward for award of contract of up to $3 billion to companies and by the Ministry of Finance Incorporated. That they don't have engineers, they don't have professionals to handle the technical aspect of it. And we cannot proceed with this meeting unless we invite the Ministry of Finance and also MOFI to come and appear before this joint committee to explain how that contract was awarded. The source of funding will also have to be explained, and the completion date for the contract needs to be explained to all of us. And not only that, we need to know how the rail construction is going to affect the cities that are going to benefit from it. Several people are going to be displaced. We want to know the arrangement made for payment of compensation and settlement.
Beyond the contract itself, lawmakers are also seeking assurances that communities likely to be affected by the railway expansion will be adequately compensated and properly resettled before the construction begins. On the House side, Chairman of the Committee on Land Transport, Honorable Blessing Onu, criticized the failure of officials from the Federal Ministry of Finance and MOFI to appear before the joint hearing, describing their absence as disappointing and unacceptable. She insisted that those responsible must appear before the committee to account for the decisions surrounding the multi-billion-dollar project.
A lot has been said, but let it be on record that we invited MOFI, we invited the Permanent Secretary Finance, and they are both not here. And Nigerians need to know these things. Like we all rightly agree, it is the taxpayers' money. Not showing themselves here today is undermining the lawmakers. And we will not, it's completely unacceptable.
The Joint Committee says its investigation will continue until it establishes whether due process was followed and whether the rail contract served the public interest while complying with existing laws and institutional responsibilities.